The mighty battle cruiser Hood.
The signal comes by wireless. The plane has spotted the fleeing his man.
So, did you find the boat?
That you will never die. he's flying, and he's flying, and he's flying higher. The king of the sky is flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, that you will never die. Higher, the king of the sky is flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, that you will never die.
when the Nazis was the rule on Poland. 1939, and the Allies burned away. From the underground rose a hope of freedom as a whisper. Sits in despair, but they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight. They were dying side by side, and the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came. Calling Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call. History calling to you. In accordance with the old traditions. 1944, still the Allies burn away, fighting street to street in a time of hope and desperation. Did it on their own, and they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight. They were dying side by side, and the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came. Calling Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call. History calling to you. lies, I'm paralyzed, my brother's eyes are gone. And he shall be buried here, nameless marks his grave. Mother home, get a telegram and shed a tear of grief. Mud and blood in foreign land, trying to understand. Where is this greatness of it told? This is the lies that we've been sold. Is this a worthy sacrifice? Great war, and I cannot take more. Great score, I keep on marching on. I play the great score, there will be no encore. Great war, the war to end all wars. I'm standing here, I'm full of fear, with bodies at my feet. Over there in the other trench, bullets were my name. Lead ahead, as the captain said, and show them no remorse. Who am I to understand? What have I become? I do my duties, pay the price. I do the worthy sacrifice. I know my deeds are not in vain. Great war, and I cannot take more. Great score, I keep on marching on. I play the great score, there will be no encore. Great war, the war to end all wars. Then feet by feet, will be the place of a mile here. Though men are falling, we see heroes rise. We face the heat as we are fighting until the dawn. So follow me and we will write our own history. said they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face it and join the dead. Though you die where you lie, never asking why. Russia 1941. They don't belong. We stand our ground, a million strong. We are ready for the strike. Face the army of the Reich, a million strong. This is our land, they don't belong. Here march our Shukovs and Stalin's orders. Defend the motherland, Moscow shall not fall. Stand in full command, the blood for the whole land. The mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. Face the bullets of their guns, Russia's daughters and her sons. All the brave who stand against the typhoon wave. From the mountains and the plains, coming thousands on the trains. Day and night, rolling in to join the fight. From Kazakhstan to Magadan, call of the motherland, Russia shall prevail. Stand in full command, the blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. too strong, sent from above. Where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal. Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I saw the end of war. I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many brave men fell in the battles that were raging down below. I have seen it all, but none will hear my story. All of these years I have been frozen in time. I cried for spring to come, but here winter remain. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal. Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I always dreamed that I would soar high above. Where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal. Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal. Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence, then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all, we are all, we are all, we are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on old snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home. Madness, how I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears
the sword, give their lives so boldly, for the grace, for the might of